Hi, I'm John Connell. I'm a global artist ambassador for Phoenix 360, and I'm joined today by the fine artist, Matt Hendricks. Hey, Matt, how are you, man?
Hey, John, how's it going?
It is really good, man. It's great to see you. Thanks for joining me today. You know, Matt,
Thank
I
you for
wanted
having
to
me.
give people a chance to see some of your work that you have displayed at your website. And your website is the artofanonymous.yolamite.com. Is that right?
Yolasite.com, but that's correct. Yes.
yolasite.com,
Yep.
artofanonymous.yolasite.com. Okay, let's take a look
Yes.
now at some of your images that you have there. Okay,
Yeah,
tune
great.
in and check out Matt Hendricks. Hey, Matt, those are incredible creations, man. Very imaginative, and you're able to capture them in those drawings really profoundly. Can you tell me what was the inspiration? What inspires you to do it? How did you start to become a fine artist?
A lot of the times it's essentially I create a piece, but it's not just for me. I try to do it to bring awareness or to bring attention for some cause or some purpose.
Oh,
I really started when I was younger, with chalk drawings and spray painting in the city and whatnot. Um,
sure.
after high school, and then it really developed because I started to see the world for what it was, and it started to open up my eyes a little bit about just homelessness and youth homelessness, and disease and drug problems within the city, just here itself. And it really brought my eyes to attention, and I knew that through my art, I could do something to bring awareness to this or bring attention. And there's been several projects I've done where the proceeds that I've done or I've made have went directly to helping homeless or youth outreach, drug addiction outreach. I did a program probably about a year ago now, during the whole COVID epidemic and
Pandemic, yeah.
whatnot. But I did a program, or I did a show, and it was online. It was just showing my artwork, and all the proceeds that I made from that, I purchased socks for homeless. So I went around just donating socks and giving out socks with a group of people, and that's what I really have a passion for. So my art, if it can bring awareness and bring attention to others and bring a beautiful piece into somebody's home, will also contribute to a lot of the things that I really are really truly passionate about.
Man, Matt, I really appreciate that so much. It really resonates with me. It's very selfless that you would dedicate your art to some of the causes that you're supporting, and certainly
Sure.
the impact you're making inspirationally on others to elevate awareness for the plights of these impoverished and
Yeah,
challenged peoples who so often are disenfranchised and don't have a lot of resources or support.
for sure.
It's really important, and it's nice how you've been able to make a direct connection between your artistic talents and the ability to generate awareness for these conditions. So I applaud it,
Absolutely.
man. I really do. And I'm really grateful that we have this opportunity to meet together and to share and shed light on your work. It's interesting. Are there any kinds of subjects that you enjoy um, using in your art? Like, for example, one thing more than another might be, in terms of a theme that it inspires you
Um,
personally.
Definitely. I mean, as far as like personal images, I have like some personal pieces that, are very political, very, inspirational political wise, but also, I have a really true love for animals.
Yes.
So a lot of my animal work, is just because of, not only is it, something that I love and something that looks beautiful to me, but I know would, look beautiful to others as well. And so, you know, um, but yeah, that my love for animals, I believe, is a theme that kind of resonates a little bit with some of my work that goes out.
Matt, I love that. And I especially also feel a direct connection with animals. And I think that, I've just recently come to the kind of realization, that especially with your domestic animals, your pets and so forth. I mean, there's
Mhm.
definitely a soul inside that
Oh
animal.
man.
Like you are
Oh
communicating
man.
with it. And that is a beautiful experience to have, the love that you have for your pets, but also even in the
Yes.
wild nature. Sometimes you find yourself in the rare instance in which you can communicate with a wild animal where you're making eye contact, or you sense its presence, and then you become aware of it. And I'm in awe of the beauty of all living beings when they're in their own kind of processes of and states of existence.
That's it.
There's so much
That's
for
it.
us to learn from animals. If you think about ancient tribes, Native American Indians, indigenous peoples, even for me, I'm Irish, the Celtic traditions, mythology, there's so much to be gleaned and learned from the animal kingdom.
That's it.
So
That's it.
I
That's
appreciate that
it.
that's a theme of
That's
your
it.
artwork.
And
Um,
if we can bring that out and bring that attention to a piece of art, or some in a piece of that beauty in the artwork, then that's huge, and that's that gives somebody a chance to think about that and think about what that signifies or what that is, and artwork is your own interpretation, but bringing your passion or bringing what you love into it, whether it be animals or political work. I feel that is where the true beauty of the art piece comes out in it, for
oh
sure,
man, I agree with you.
for
You know
sure.
what's true, Matt? It's like, there's the art itself, but there's also the artist and everything that was inspiring that artist to create the art. And that's why it's really rare and great for me personally, and also for Phoenix 360 and this platform, to give voice to artists, to be able to see and meet and feel some of the passions and energies that come through you that result in these beautiful pieces. So thanks for that,
Absolutely.
man.
Absolutely. Thank you, John. Thank you for bringing this. I appreciate it.
No, I appreciate you too, brother. So listen, I want everyone to tune in to the social media links that you'll find below this interview. Please visit Matt Hendrick's website. That is artofanonymous.yolasite.com.
There we go. There we go. That's it.
Terrific. Okay, listen,
There we
thanks,
go.
Matt. Thanks for being with me. And
Thank you.
we'll
Thank
see
you.
you on Phoenix 360.
I appreciate it, John. Thank you.
You too. I appreciate you. Thanks, Matt. So long, buddy.